ABC Weather Lab. Here's Eric's forecast.
Hopefully your weekend is off to a great start. Most of Acadiana was able to dodge the showers, although we did have a few isolated more northern portions, and then a couple did pop up over the last couple hours. But for the most part, it looks to be a very dry and comfortable evening as temperatures were below average today, and it looks to be more of the same for the next couple of days. Temperatures right near the upper 80s to lower 90s with very low rain chances, but rain chances will be going up by the mid part of next week. So taking a look across the southeast, we can see a good bit of scattered activity. It was mainly off to our east and then over towards our west. So a good bit of shower activity back through Florida, Georgia, and Alabama, and even into Mississippi. But there was that dry slot that moved in. That's what kept the rain showers pretty much away from Louisiana. And then we do see a few more storms moving through eastern Texas, but those are now pushing down to the south and more off to the west. So they should stay out of Acadiana, and it does look like we should remain dry for the rest of our evening. Taking a closer look across the Pelican State shows that dry air that ropped in, and that not only knocked down the rain chances, it knocked down the cloud cover. So mostly clear sky today, lots of sunshine, and then you do see we had a few scattered showers back through Allen, back into Evangeline Parish, then a couple developed a couple hours ago through Vermilion and Iberia, but now all that activity is beginning to come to an end. It's now moving its way over into Texas, so we should stay dry, and thanks to that nice sunshine and drier air and a northerly flow, temperatures only topped out at 88 degrees today. Right now we're sitting at 85 here in Lafayette. You can see mid 80s across all of Louisiana, so a very comfortable evening, and the reason again for that continues to be those very dry air. Dew points got as low as the upper 60s. They've started to come up a little bit now, and the winds are starting to turn around. Earlier today they were out of the north. Now they're starting to turn a little bit more west southwest, so that's why we're seeing the moisture come up a little bit. But you can see 85 of a feel like of 91, so a very comfortable afternoon, at least for June standards. Whenever you can get those temperatures to stay in the 80s for afternoon highs, we'll definitely take that. And it looks to be a very pleasant night. Temperatures dropping down into the lower 70s by tomorrow morning. So very refreshing to start to our Sunday. Just a little bit below average for this time of year. And then like today, temperatures tomorrow afternoon only topping out in the upper 80s. So again, we stay out of the 90s for our second day in a row. I think 89 is a good number for Lafayette. 86 up in Ville Platte with a mix of sun and clouds. Again, most of us should stay dry for our Sunday. And even in the Monday, it looks like the comfortable temperatures, at least for June standards, sticks with us. Temperatures starting off in the lower 70s, and then during the afternoon, upper 80s, maybe briefly getting into the 90s. But doesn't seem to be that hot, and even feel like temperatures will stay below the triple digits. Taking a look as far as how much rainfall we can expect, you can see dry conditions tomorrow morning, good bit of sunshine. During the afternoon, we could have one or two stray showers, but for the most part, Acadiana looks to stay dry. So very similar to today. Most of us are able to dodge the showers, but there will be still a couple out around, especially as we move later on into the afternoon and then fizzing as we push into the evening. And our other model paints a very similar picture. So dry conditions for the rest of our Saturday night and heading into first thing tomorrow morning, other than just some low clouds around, should be a great start to our Sunday. But pushing into the afternoon, we'll start to see a little bit of that activity bubbling up, especially 1, 2 o'clock. Again, not going to be as widespread as what we've seen the past couple days. Very similar to today, just more isolated in nature, especially as we push into the afternoon. They shouldn't last all that long. Maybe a brief downpour, but I think more on the light to moderate side with maybe some thunder and lightning mixed in. And then pushing into our Monday, a dry start. During the afternoon, not even a whole lot of rain. We'll go down to just maybe a 10-20% chance for a stray shower. So it does look like a couple of dry days in store for Acadiana, but maybe by Tuesday and the Wednesday, rain chances start to make their way back up. So a pleasant night in store for us, and with that drier air in place, temperatures cool off nicely down into the lower 70s. Normal would be 73, so 71 just slightly below that with a passing cloud around as we push through the overnight. And then a nice summer day tomorrow, highs right near 90. I think we might briefly get 90, but most of the day stays in the upper 80s with a mix of sun and clouds. Just a 10-20% chance for a stray shower tomorrow afternoon. Similar story Monday, but there you see those higher rain chances pushing into Tuesday and Wednesday. So if you have some plans Tuesday and Wednesday, keep that in mind. Not going to be a washout either of those days, and hopefully we can get the rain out of here Wednesday night for all the firework displays that are going on Wednesday in advance of Independence Day on Thursday. Thursday looks dry, just hot as temperatures get into the mid-90s, and that pattern looks to stick with us into next week. So enjoy the slightly cooler temperatures the next couple of days, because it does look like that heat wave will return soon.
Slightly cooler, that's the key word.
Yeah. Hey, for June standards, if you can get in the 80s, we'll take it.
Yeah, and last night it really didn't feel that bad out there.
No, once that rain came through, it definitely knocked down the temperatures a little bit.
Perfect. Thanks so much, Eric. And